All right. All right. Alfred,
Okay.
the stage is.
Imagine all those elders who are lonely and unhappy. Imagine what could happen to make them feel better. How many of you have an elder, a relative who has an elder, or someone that you connect with who's over 65 or even over 80? And think about them and see how you can communicate with them and make them feel happy. And you can do that with music and song. And if you can connect with your elder through song, song has an amazing way of stimulating the whole brain and connecting with memory, because you never lose your memory. It's always there, your past memory, and song opens the key to the door to connect with memory. So if you approach an elder who you love and maybe not so much connected with, but you see them from time to time or talk with them over the phone, you can ask them about songs they love, and then ask them why they love those particular songs and get them to talk about the songs and cherish with them what they say. Normally, they're songs that they love between the ages of 15 and 25. So you can get an idea of songs and look up, Google the most popular songs of the time and give them hints. But the songs can be part of amazing events like the first kiss, their first love, their graduation, when they got married, their first baby, lots of different things. And let them tell the stories. And once they tell the stories, record the stories so that they have a playlist, not just of the songs, but the memory and the stories. And that personalized story is something you can connect with from time to time, and you can add to this story. And eventually you could finish up with a musical ebook. And that musical ebook is akin to a kid's storybook, which has colored pictures and a song which they can connect with, and some lyrics and the story that's written. And each page was a separate story. And that musical ebook becomes a legacy of that person. And the important thing is that you can make them feel less lonely, but more importantly, uh, my age, over 85, dementia is the second leading cause of death in Australia. And uh, if you can prevent it or allay it in its various forms, you have a musical ebook that you can refer to once you become more demented. And that gives therapists and music therapists and carers something to work with, because they are reminded of the musical ebook. And I can tell you, when I went to a musical session and the person next to me had his hand on the side of the chair, and I put my hand on it. And when the music was played, I moved my hand up and down, and he started doing it himself. And so people are connected with this and make them feel happy and help them allay dementia. And this can happen. And what I want to see in this world, that people are connected more with their elders and youngsters uh, in love and care and music. So have a go with your elders and sing with them, or play music with them and have fun. Okay, because the whole point about this is having fun. So think about that as well, and you can get back to me if you want more information. Thank you. Any questions?
What is your favorite song?
I have 30 songs, and I'm putting together in the musical. My favorite song is a song of the diaspora. It's Where can I go? Is there no place I can see? Where to go? Where to go? Every door is closed to me, to the left, to the right. It's about people searching for a home. And I used to play golf with my mother in the Hillsville golf links. And when we played golf, if we hit the ball off the fairway, we started singing the song. The ball goes to the left, to the right. And when my son Martin met his great uncle, who talked about golf, this was a year before he died. my great uncle said to my son, I remember the time you hit me with that bloody golf ball. So it's a belonging thing. And I think music helps people contact with each other, and the memory elicits oxytocin and all sorts of good feelings, and that's part of love. So if you like, you can contact me in a month's time if you want to. Just Google my name, Alfred Zerfas, you know all about me, and tell me what you've done. You don't have to, but if you want to have a bit of fun, you can do that, and I'm happy to reply. And my webpage is singwithfred.com, so that makes it easy. Any comments?
Yeah, I really loved your speech, Alfred. It was a very different perspective to see music as. I probably wouldn't have thought of music to connect with people consciously, but I do remember that I've made a lot of friends by when somebody is singing a song and you complete the lyrics for the person and you immediately feel that connect with the person. And people think that, this is the kind of people I want in my life, who really can sing the song that's going in your head or something like that. But making a connection with elders, definitely it's a really new perspective where I feel it's easier to connect with people, elderly people with their old memories. Because sometimes it's the memory of the good life that you have already created, that you want to relive with the people that you're currently with. And I totally resonated with it. Uh, if Because I've lived in a joint family. I've lived with my grandparents. They used to tell a lot of stories about their past, what has happened in their life. Sometimes the story could be repetitive, but every time I used to listen to it with the same enthusiasm because it has a different angle every time. And I think what I know about music, it can bring back some memories from old past if you listen to the same song that you used to listen to back in those old days. So I can really resonate how it could feel to an elderly person if we connect with music with them. Definitely, I'm going to give it a try because both my parents are 70 years of above age. So thank you very much for sharing this
My
amazing,
pleasure.
amazing
May I ask
perspective
you
towards
from India?
music. Yes, I'm
I
from
have two
India.
Indian grandchildren, actually. My son
That's
married an
lovely.
Indian lady. Yeah, he
Oh,
lives
that's
over there. Yeah.
lovely.
Thank you, my
Yes.
dear. Anyone
Okay,
else?
thank you, Alfred.
I can go next if that's okay. Alfred, what a beautiful way to engage our elderly population. Having worked in the dementia ward for a few years as a nurse, I watched firsthand how music would connect on a deeper level and bring many Alzheimer's and dementia patients alive again. So I really enjoyed, Alfred, that you gave us a very kind of detailed way to create a legacy for our elderly and our loved ones, because ultimately, I think for a lot of people, our legacy to pass on is something that we're all kind of hoping and striving for. So this is a very engaging and fun way for us to do that. And I'm really, really excited now to do that with my family because in my family, the elderly are very, very important. And I'm excited to implement and see what songs and stories come out now in future conversations.
Well, connect
So
with me in a month's time. Okay, and I'll connect back. All right?
okay, awesome, Alfred. Thank you.
Right. Anyone else?
Yes, my turn.
This
It's okay.
is an idea about a musical ebook, which is a storybook about baby
Beautiful.
animal, and each song is a
Yeah.
page. And if you press a button, actually online it'll be pressing a link, and that will be the song about that ebook. It's really a book that I share with my great grandchild, actually. So each page represents an animal. But in this sense, it'll be a musical ebook for that particular person. So each person has their own musical ebook.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. I have to thank you, Alfred. I really have to. I really appreciate you that sharing your beautiful speech tonight because that's bring me my memory with my parents. My daddy this year is 80. I do have a 80, 80 and 8. Almost he will be 80 plus very soon. And mom is 75. So. It's bring back my memory. That's because my mom loved music. My mom loved singing, and my daddy loved music as well. He loves. I always remember he loved to play Elvis Presley.
Ah,
So I can sing every single song of him because of my father's been playing his music all the time when I was young. And I remember that I actually, mom loved to sing. I sang a lot with mom when I was young, and we even go to when this karaoke is happening in bringing this to our world. So, but with works and everything's happening in life for the last maybe 10 years or so, I absolutely forgot that we have these connections. And thank you, Alfred, to bring back the memory. And I have to do a lot more with them.
yeah. Well, the important thing, as you said
that's
before,
beautiful.
to have fun, because it's really a fun thing. It's not sort of a workaholic thing. It's just to connect with people and have fun with them, and that leads the way to love and bursts of oxytocin and so forth. So thank you, my dears, and look forward to
Thank
hearing
you.
from you later on, if you like. Because my point is that I want to create a movement around the world to get people to sing caring songs to each other, not all this crap about everyone going to hell, which we're getting now. So make love, not war. There you are. Thank you.